Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 30th, 2022. We saw fear flip over. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini last shuffle for Gemini. Gemini, we have peace and we have present power. Okay, I think the present power for you is that you have the choice to bring peace to the situation or flip tables over. Interestingly enough, but you intend to bring peace. Well, and there we go. Page of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out how to get yourself out of a situation. So, you know that you're going to do, it seems like however you cut this, however you slice this, you're going to try to do what's best for you and for everyone else involved. It's like you don't want bad karma. It almost looks like you're very conscious of that. Like, I don't want to do anything that's going to splash back on me. I'm so sorry. Your present power is that you have a very good memory. You're like, I remember everything. Okay. And because of that, I'm going to make the best decision for me. The beautiful thing about Gemini is people like to tell you stuff because you're so easygoing. They're just like, ooh, let me tell Gemini the whole deal. And Gemini never forgets anything. You may mix up some of the facts, but you don't forget anything. And you only mix them up because there's so much to put together. And if it doesn't make sense, you're rearranging it. Like, that doesn't make sense. Maybe they meant this. Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This to me looks like I said, trying to figure out how to get yourself out of a situation. The peace aspect is like, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to turn your worries into something because your worries may be keeping you. It looks like you're analyzing things to the point where you're not able to move. And so you intend on changing, looking at things from different angles. Like I said, rearranging facts, rearranging the things that you've been told. And you're like, how is this going to fit to where I can make a move where I cannot, where like whatever I choose to do is not going to splash back on me in a bad way. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know that I'm going to figure it out. And that's just what it looks like here. And if you are not in this energy, then this is a spirit telling you need to think of any way that possible, no matter what, even if it seems like based on what you see in front of you, that there's no way to get out of the situation. It's time to look at it from a different angle. Turn the paper upside down, turn it sideways, something different. Okay, you have Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, and that present power energy says that you can easily, quickly recall anything that was said. You can recall the tone, the scenario, everything. Okay, now you have Ascended Masters, we have Empress, and we have Page of Wands. And this is interesting to me because your wisdom is going to, it's unrivaled in the situation. Whoever you're connecting to, your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience is unrivaled. Others may be trying to compete with you in something. That may be why you feel stuck and why you're trying to do whatever you can to get out of a situation, to make sure that you're on the right side of the fence. You may be on your own in something. It's like imperceptibly you're on your own. You have to be very careful at this point. It looks like you have to step very carefully, read all fine print in this, no matter what, because it seems as though there's not necessarily competition, but rivalry going on in your situation. Discovery with Knight of Cups in the world. You may discover there may be some sort of confession or some sort of apology or offer. It's going to be what you want, but it's going to help you to see things a lot clearer. You're going to see exactly how you can get what you want. It's very important to be, it's almost like when they say being conservative here, although you have a lot of cards that would signify quick movement because you have all these wands and stuff, the Knight of Wands is very quick. But it's very important with this Knight of Wands energy, right? The present power is that you're able to recall the tone and all that stuff, right? But this is more so like wait, listen before you speak, right? And they always say you have two ears and one mouth for a reason, right? Because you're supposed to listen more. But listen more for real today, because people are going to blurt things out that is going to work in your favor. There's something, whatever it is that you want, if you're trying to get out of a situation, the solution is going to come rather quickly, especially if you intend, you may have to make some concessions, like, I won't say apologizing, but posturing, you know, like, I wasn't aware that this, da, 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 and let them spill their guts, you know, kind of like, eat some humble pie and let someone else tell you now what's in the ingredient. You know, they'll tell you the ingredients once you take a bite or something. Not necessarily that way. That sounds terrible, because what if the humble pie is poisoned? You know, kind of thing. I'm thinking too far ahead, as usual. You have no idea. But discovery, though, would come from you probably being more, giving concessions to someone, and then they finally explain everything, and then they give you just what you need in order to be on top, because you already are miles ahead of the people in your space. That's why they're competing with you. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You have Taurus, Libra. You could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp. We have Pisces energy here. We have a Virgo as well, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. More so Leo than anything else, but that is definitely here. We have Cancer, and Scorpio. It seems like we have every single sign here besides the air energy. And I've said before, whenever air, a certain triplicity or a certain sign is exempt, then that means that sign is definitely, that may be that they're hiding, they're lurking in the shadows, so that it may be pointing them out even more, even more sharply. So you could be dealing, if you're not dealing with these signs, you definitely could be dealing with just air, Aries, Libra, and another Gemini here, okay? So if you're not dealing with those signs, they could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.